Aren't these flowers really, really beautiful? And having said that, you know what's coming, right? My own personal points of view. The thoughts of Microdac. Yes, I am the first to admit it. I do have a weird mind, and my thought process is suspect. I do have a difficult time accepting what most people accept as truth. I like thinking for myself. I was told that I have an IQ of 150. Of course, I don't believe it, since I just don't feel smart. And I know for a fact that I know very little of what is to be known. Besides, I think measuring intelligence with an IQ test is inaccurate. As for tests, I like the way the Navy does things. They give you an aptitude test. I forgot what it's called now. Anyway, they gave me one and determined that I would be good in the graphic arts field. I fooled them, didn't I? But I'm glad they set me on the right path, because at 19 or 20 or so, I had no idea what to do with my life, much less where to go. I know that I was really not smart enough for college, that I know. So then, what then? I believe that as far as college is concerned, a lot of people are taking up seats that should be going to others. So, many people are deprived of college education because others are sitting in college wasting time. Besides, there are so many college graduates that have no idea, not even the foggiest idea, what to do with their lives. Isn't that strange? When I become president, I will determine who will go to state colleges based on their test scores. That is, colleges that are paid for by taxpayers. If there are only 1,000 seats available, then only the top 1,000, academically speaking, will be seated. You can call it socialism if you want to, but I believe that taxpayers have a right to have their tax money well spent. In our society, we also need plumbers, carpenters, data entry personnel, and trash collectors. And, of course, graphic arts people. Do you know what else bothers me? The amount of charities that we have. Every athlete and celebrity have a charity to help the disadvantaged children in our society. That's pretty pompous, don't you think? And there are thousands of athletes and celebrities doing precisely that. Of course, I do know that there's a tax advantage to do this, but here are my questions. Number one, in a rich society like ours, why are there so many disadvantaged children? Think about that. Number two, would it not be more advantageous to help these children to be better citizens and more functional citizens in our world? And number three, finally, how does giving handouts by so many rich and famous people help society as a whole? Okay, fine. I'm a bit of a fraud here because I accept handouts too. This video, what you're watching right now, was made possible because of handouts, help from other people and other sources. RW, LC, SD, RCO, and others. They don't want to be named. I use their gifts to make videos that I share with everyone. Let me think. Maybe that is the secret. Help more people to fulfill their dreams and become entrepreneurs. That is, make less rules restricting home-based businesses and the mom-and-pop enterprises. Of course, some will fail, but you know what? I think many will succeed. Come to think about it, is it an illusion, my illusion, that we have far too many rules to restrict the little guys from being successful? Maybe that's just my illusion. What do you think? Speaking about that, I have many pants that are longer than 29 inches. But to have them adjusted, the tailors charge $15 to do so. Now, I do understand because their time to do so is very valuable. But for me, and from my point of view, $15 is a lot of money. So going to a thrift store is a cheaper alternative. You didn't ask, but I'll tell you anyway. Cargo pants with a lot of pockets, 34 waist, and 29 length. Oh well. These are the thoughts of Microdac for today. Listen, I did say that it was a private video, and I never claimed to have the answers to everything. What I'm saying, though, is that I welcome your input because together we learn. Now, weren't these flowers really, really beautiful?